would say it was definitely one of the best decisions I've made, and it was a very gratifying experience. So the first thing about Kelly is that it's very unique in terms of the fact that it's very academic focused.
Mm-hmm.
Usually business schools are not that much focused on academics. They're more about like networking and soft skills and jobs and interviews. But Kelly takes a lot of pride in, putting us through the academic rigor. And I kind of wanted that because I don't have any technical experience. I only had like pure play business experience in like sales and consulting. But since I wanted to sort of try my hand in the analytics space, I realized that I needed to, build some hard skills and uh, practice some tools and get some projects out of my way. So it was kind of good to have that kind of academic rigor in the MBA program. So that was one thing. And then on the soft skill side, I think Kelly does a fantastic job at, help like just training you on how to communicate in an executive setting. Um, you have a communications coach assigned to you, so you get really good feedback on your writing skills and your speaking skills, on the way you present, on the way you stand in front of people while delivering a presentation. And like I remember, we used to have these presentation reviews where everything would be recorded on a camera, and then you would sit with your communications coach, and she would comment on every little detail. So that was extremely helpful in terms of building an executive presence.
Yeah.
Um, I also took a negotiations course, which is taught by this professor called Caroline Garner, who is one of the best instructors for advanced and complex negotiations in the US period. So and what else, and then like other stuff, when you work with people from across the world, you definitely raise your standards of professionalism, in terms of punctuality, in terms of setting deadlines and honoring those deadlines, um, how you give commitment to people, how you work in a big team of people. So there's that. um, so that's the soft skill piece. Then the third piece is the exposure that I got. When I look back at all the career treks that I went to, got exposure to so many different industries. We saw, we networked at like technology companies, CPG companies, healthcare, manufacturing. I didn't explore too much on the, banking and financial services side because that was not my career focus. But the people who were interested in that part also got the exposure, and it's definitely quite an experience um, to actually visit those companies. And normally you would not get an opportunity to visit such companies if you would randomly try to do it, right? But you're a part of a school, and you have, alums who are always happy to welcome you and show you what companies are from inside. And it definitely gives you a lot of solid exposure. Um, on top of that, what else? We had a 1 week course where a CFO from a Fortune 50 company actually flew down to Bloomington and spent an entire week with us. And really, it was such an immersive course. Like, he was bringing out anecdotes from his previous experiences of running a running a publicly traded company as a CFO, and what kinds of challenges you have to navigate through, and how do you think through those kinds of challenges. So that was again fantastic exposure, right? And then the last piece is the cultural side of being in a global MBA program. You will make friends for life, and a lot of good friends from a lot of different parts of the world. Um, you will get exposed to, not even like within America, you have such subtleties between people from California and people from Texas, and once you have people like people from different parts of America in front of you, you can start seeing those subtle differences. And all right, it's not like America is such a very homogenous country. So there is that. Then I had friends from, then we had classmates from, you know, other continents as well, be it Europe, be it Asia, be it Latin America. So um, a lot of different, nuances that they bring from their individual cultures, which is definitely a very, very enriching experience. So yeah, the long and short of it, there were basically four things that I would say that really distinguish my Kelly experience. One, the focus on academics, 2, the soft skills that I developed, 3, the exposure that I got, and 4, the cultural immersion that I got out of it.